commitment was striking, or the comment and the commitment. The comment was striking, given that central bank policymakers are unusually split on the best course of action next year. I don't think the market understands.
Yo.
The U.S., if the U.S., and listen, maybe the U.S. says, you know what? The world's better off if the CCP runs it. The West is dead. Let's just let China do its thing and Russia go like beat the shit out of Europe. Maybe, listen, I'm not in charge. Like I said, I'm a Bitcoiner. I would very much advocate against that. I'd be very sad.
Oh, why does it sound like that?
But the point is, seemingly, that's not the decision they're making. They're saying, we messed up. We got to change course here. If that's the case, high interest rates is not policy. It's not a policy decision. It's not a matter of who gets elected. It is if interest rates remain high, the U.S. collapses. They cannot afford it. They cannot afford $1 trillion. This is what, guys, this is a doom loop. This is a negative feedback loop. What's happening is the U.S. government is borrowing money to pay its interest payments. It doesn't even have $1 trillion of receipts, of income to make those payments. So it is borrowing money to pay interest, which creates more interest, which requires more borrowing, which creates more interest, which requires more borrowing, which creates more interest, which requires more borrowing. You see? Doom loop, collapse, sovereign debt crisis. So this from Trump. Trump says Fed could have at least doubled latest interest rate cut. President Donald Trump said the Federal Reserve's latest decision to cut benchmark interest rates could have been at least double. Trump called Fed Chair Jerome Powell stiff, who approved a rather small cut. Trump also said he plans to interview former Fed Governor Kevin Warsh, a possible contender to succeed Powell when his term ends. Okay, now, this is just the interest expense. I want to play you guys this clip that Trump said only 2 days ago. Really, 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 really big clue. Really big clue. Let me mute myself and play this clip.
And we're going to go back to the old days. When we announce great results, it doesn't mean we're going to raise interest rates and try and kill it. It means that instead of 4% GDP or 3%, which I said it's so wonderful, 3%, it should be able to be 20 or 25%. I don't know why it can't be. You shouldn't kill it. And
okay. So for one, what's very obvious is high rates, high borrowing costs are a threat to America. So when you hear things, guys, when I say things like yield curve control, what is yield curve control? Well, if everyone is demanding interest to lend to the United States government needs to be 10%, 15%, because they're so insolvent, there's no plan to pay it back, there's such a mess. Well, the U.S. can't afford that. So what do? They have the Federal Reserve.
This shit I'm listening to is way too loud.
And that's started by the Federal Reserve printing money and buying bills. Now, it's only $40 billion a month. That's not nearly enough. Not nearly enough.
I do want to still listen to this though, so.
Not nearly enough. That's like the size of Tether. Nearly enough. Okay? But what I've predicted on this show, and I think will continue to happen. Sorry, my feet are falling asleep. I was just sitting on them. What I think will continue to happen is the Fed will have to do yield curve control. They'll have to print money and suppress yields, suppress the natural demand for the market. Listen, the market wants to get paid more to lending for lending to the drunken idiot that's $38 trillion in debt. That's the U.S., right? And so the market wants to get paid more for that. It needs to be compensated.
Yo.
But the
Can't hear
government
nothing.
can't afford it. And so they're going to use the Fed to print money to suppress that, which is obviously extremely inflationary, obviously going to send assets to the moon. The other thing is GDP. So Trump's saying instead of GDP at 4% or 3%, what about 20 to 25%? Guys, for a $28 trillion economy, that is unheard of. You cannot grow 20 to 25%. That is the most nonsensical thing ever. So you have to ask yourself, what is this guy actually talking about? Because what he said doesn't make any sense in practical terms. And this is from Luke Roman. What we have to understand, what he's talking about, is what's called wartime footing, wartime financing, wartime spending. Okay? So what Luke puts together here is wartime footing, which is circled in the red here, is 27% of GDP deficits in World War II, which today would mean the
All
U.S.
right.
runs an $8.5 trillion deficit a year.
Oh.
So if what Trump is saying is our way to get out of this is to print our way out, well, how much printing would that be? The U.S. alone would have to go from a $2 trillion deficit to an $8.5 trillion deficit a year. And what happened the last time we did this wartime footing thing? I mentioned it earlier in the episode. The Fed's balance sheet went up 10x in 3 years. So the question I have is this. Is what the U.S. government's preparing us for? Let's go all the way back to the beginning. What is the title of this? National Security Strategy. Is what we're heading is national security is that we messed up. We need to reindustrialize. We need to get off globalism, get off this free trade bullshit, and put ourselves in a capacity to actually build our own stuff again. De-risk from China. And this is not an idea. This is not a suggestion. This is national security. And okay, how are you going to finance this national security? Well, we already did it once, didn't we? After World War II, 27% of GDP deficits. So is the United States and the Fed going to run an $8.5 trillion deficit annually for 3 years and print their way out of this? I mean, it sure looks like the gold market is telling us so.
Check.
Well, who's going to absorb all that? Where's the capital going to come from? Oh, the Fed. Is the Fed's balance sheet going to go from $6 trillion sitting today to $60 trillion by the end of Trump's term? Listen, I don't know.
Check.
I've told you guys, Bitcoin wins in the end. The path in which we walk there, I have no idea. I'm not the president. I'm not the chair of the Fed. I don't really like politics, if you can't tell. Not a fan. Less government, small government, no government, free markets, property rights, freedom of speech.
Check.
So I don't know the answers. What can I do? Break it down for the common man. Try and piece the clues together. Why would Trump say this? 20 to 25%. That is not a real number unless it means wartime spending, unless it means print the money. Why is Trump so ape shit about interest rates? It's not a policy thing, guys. It's not a red versus blue. It's not a Trump versus Biden. It's not a Republican versus Democrat. It's the United States quite literally is going to break.
Check.
If they have to keep interest payments as high as they are. These numbers have to come down. How do you get them down?
Okay, the monitor.
In yield curve control.
Nah, something is not right.
See?
Can't hear myself.
I made this
But
little joke of a slide. Quote Trump saying,
it sounds good though.
25% GDP growth. Let me translate for the common man. Why can't we inflate?
Check, mic, check, mic, check.
That's what he just asked Fox News. We already did this. Remember World War II?
Output,
Remember back Cold War days, World War II days?
input,
Remember that?
check,
Why can't we do the same thing?
check.
For national security, hedging against China, we have to win the AI race. And then I saw this. Hassett. More fiscal room to do stimulative things now. Hassett. Will be reconciliation bill next year. Lot of stuff people have for bill, like on housing. Hold on. There's a bill coming? There's more room to do fiscal now?
Okay, the audio's good, but I just can't hear myself.
AI spending bill?
It was good.
Listen, again, I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck I did.
I'm not saying these things are going to happen. I'm
Hold
not
on.
making hardcore predictions. Treat me, the media calls me the kid in the hoodie, right? That's all I am. But I don't know. But, the three options we have are very simple. Sacrifice the bond market, which is austerity. Super duper 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 Great Depression. Sacrifice the currency, which is inflation. Super duper 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 inflation. Gold to $20,000 an ounce. Bitcoin to $1 million. Your eggs to who knows. Or China is in Russia in the east been building an industrial base. They've been building military equipment. They've been building. They are the net producers. They are the world's factory. Look at this level of export and surplus. And lastly, the last slide I have is just gold. If you guys, don't take my word for it, because here's the thing, markets are information systems, right? The price of something tells you a lot
Is it the cord?
about the market.
Hello.
Of the collective time
I can hear myself better now. What?
that humans are contributing, how much are you willing to pay
Hello. Okay, there you go.
to acquire a good or service?
What was wrong with the No, hold on. I want to see what was wrong with these headphones.
Telling us is that
Is it
China
me?
is running all these trade surpluses, and they're putting it into gold. They're not lending it to the United States anymore.
Yo, yo, yo.
That are net producers. So net
Yo.
producers
Oh,
means
yeah, it was me.
making more than you are
Okay.
spending. You are producing more goods than you are consuming. Okay, net producers, the people that are.
I don't know how the light went off on the mic, but
right?
that is kind of how I prefer it, anyways.
Well, if you pull up a chart, seemingly not U.S. Treasuries, seemingly not equity. This is the end of the fiat currency regime, the end of this experiment. And let me wrap it up and get to Q&A. Strike updates.
Okay.
We're on fire.
I want to see myself on the shorts feed though.
I did some of this last episode, but just to recap,
You get me?
we've shipped. I'm gonna do a.
You get me?
For Strike of just
You get me?
because it really, even as a founder of the company, it gets hard to keep up with. So,
is that possible?
At the end of the year, and that won't be on this show. I'll post a separate video. It'll probably be on Twitter, just recapping all that we've done. This time last year, we had never.
Okay, maybe it's not possible because I don't see it, even though it does say I'm live
To recap for you guys,
on a vertical stream now.
So after I announced it on the show,
I just want to see it.
consolidated your loans. If you have
I want to see how I look for myself.
them into one loan that gives you lower rates, all sorts of, it's just cleaner, it's better, cheaper. One click.
All right.
Guys, Strike is the best.
Let's get some chess going. Actually, let me try to start this kick stream too while I'm on.
So loan consolidations. So now we have, you can close early.
Yeah.
Close your loans early with no penalties. We only charge you once, and that's the rate.
Hold on, just sick.
There's no early penalty fees or early repayment fees. You can retrieve excess collateral if you need to. You can refinance your loan instantly, and now you can consolidate multiple loans into one. And as you guys know, we've got that line of credit product cooking. We also lowered our minimums for Europe. So Europe, this was previously 100,000 euros minimum for a loan. It is now down to 10,000 euro minimum for a loan. Extremely exciting. I know this was a top request coming out of Europe. I'm glad we were able to do it. This one, huge. This is new. I haven't talked about on the show yet. Another update for our global customers. We reference global as not UK, not Europe, not US. So these are primarily our Latin American and African markets. You can now receive ACH and Fedwire transfers from any US bank account, not just accounts in your name. So you can really use this. The product that is very exciting for our customers in these regions is that Strike is a dollar plus Bitcoin account for them. So you can use your account and routing number. You can accept payments, ACH, Fedwire from other US-based accounts like a TransferWise, and we also give you access to USDT, so Tether and Bitcoin. So it is really the dream bank account for Africa, for Latin America. And I'm not just guessing that. I'm not just saying that as a Western person that's making assumptions. This is what we've heard from customers. So very excited. We have a lot of folks that are freelancers, a lot of businesses on the platform. You can now use the ACH and Fedwire transfers from any U.S. account, not just an account in your name. Really, really big deal. And then the last one, I thought just, worth pointing this out. So, oftentimes at Strike, first of all, we pride ourselves on transparency. We pride ourselves on how, approachable we are, how, you can DM me and I will respond. Many of you do with customer support. We don't have this concept concept of like tech elitism, where we're like way up in the sky, and we don't.
Hello.
Have our time and attention. Like we are customer
It's
focused,
me,
customer oriented, approachable.
Mario.
We're just Bitcoiners that, our day jobs consist of building you guys tools as opposed to, something else we could be doing. But outside of that, we're all Bitcoiners. We're all on the same team.
I want to see how I look on a damn vertical stream, if that's possible.
Transparency,
You get
pricing,
me?
and we wanted to write out how we built software
Audio
to make
bit
sure we're
rate.
getting the most sats
The
possible,
audio,
and two, how this all works. And so this isn't a feature, but this is a blog
the audio
that
stream current
our
bit rate
engineering
is
team wrote.
0,
I encourage you to go check
lower
it out.
than
It's titled Introducing
the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you
You'll find it. The blog
use
is
an
posted
audio
on
bit
our
rate
website,
of
stream.me. And
28.
the really cool thing is that we have hooked into liquidity providers all
Well,
over the world, all over the market. And
I don't think there's anything wrong with my audio.
we request, hey, this person wants to buy $10 worth of Bitcoin.
So beat it.
Compete and give us your best offer.
Beat it.
Get this order.
Let me check this kick stream
via the
real
cheapest
quick.
And the blog walks through what a
We're
spread
about to get into some chess. Who wants to play? Who wants to play some chess?
But how our systems work, why things work the way they are, because we're not trying to hide anything. We're trying to be
That's what we about to get into.
be the company built by Bitcoiners for Bitcoiners. We want to be approachable. We want to be relatable. We want you guys to understand our business and understand the products you're using and understand when you're paying us for something versus when you're not. And so, we're able to do things like no spread.
I'm checking my kick stream. Check. Okay. Kick stream is smooth. Kick stream is smooth. How is the kick stream smoother and faster than YouTube? Like, what? Anyways, let's get into some chess.
I assume I'll get a lot of Q&A stuff. Happy to answer, the operating business lines that
I don't got no background music. I got some Jack Mallers playing. Did I say his name? Jack Mallers?
Obviously, I can't.
Yeah, the Jack Mallers Show.
But we're taking a look at stuff, and we're excited about what we're going to be building. And
okay.
Sooner rather than later thing. So you guys can.
Well, damn, I kind of do want the light that's on the mic to be on, because I just look like I'm in complete darkness. I don't want to turn the lights on anymore. Any more than they are. All right, anyways, start some chess, baby. Who won it? Give the membership. Thank you. Oh, I have my own. Ooh, look at it. It look crazy. Oh, no. I gotta adjust, baby. Let me just zoom out, actually. Yeah. All right. That works.
On our actions than our words at this point. I'm tired of saying the same shit. I mean, you guys know me.
Damn, should I do 10 minutes?
I don't have to be saying these like legally.
What do you mean unrated? I want to play rated games.
I'm excited to just do stuff. At my heart and my core, I'm a doer.
What is this?
I'm a worker. I'm a builder. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not like a fucking, suit, right? Whatever. So ask me whatever you want.
Unrated.
Message to all of those that are supporting 21. Just thank you guys. I couldn't be more excited. It was very much a put me in, coach. I'm ready to play, and we were waiting.
Anyways, if anybody wants to play, put your
less lip service. Tweets mean nothing. Now it's time to fucking play.
your username in the chat, or just add me, and then send me a request or something. I don't know. Do something.
Let me pull up Dylan's doc and blow up my camera.
Or I'm just gonna have to play this best of 7 with strangers. Hopefully my stream is still good.
helps me out on both strike.
Damn, messed up already. Oh.
So picture, all that
Not so
guy went
fast.
through, all the travel. He was at the New York Stock Exchange. Like, you guys have jobs, right? And you get off.
We playing. We playing.
And you're tired. It's 6
Who wants smoke?
Dylan and I live, and he's just sitting monitoring the chat so that you guys can ask me questions. That's the type of just hard work that isn't sexy, isn't flashy, and it isn't always fun. But the guy does it, and he does it because he cares about me. He cares about Bitcoin. So W's in the chat for Dylan. We compiled your guys' questions. I'm sure he's fucking exhausted. It's been a long week for us, doing Strike and 21 stuff, a lot of travel. And he doesn't even get a microphone and get to yell in your guys' ear for an hour and a half. He's sitting in the chat, hanging out, and making sure you guys can ask me questions. So W's in the chat for Dylan. Let me pull up the chat, see if you guys are actually listening to me. Are we getting W's in the chat for Dylan? Yeah, we are. Dylan the GOAT.
Who wants to play a boy?
Friend, yes. As true a friend as it comes.
I forgot to do my fake YouTube intro. It's your boy. Back with another video.
Hey Jack, what are your thoughts on Luke Roman and these other macro analysts capitulating?
I do think I'm funny.
I saw this. I don't take it too seriously. I mean, I looked at the reasons. Quantum is a threat. That's why. No, it's not. It's not to be concerned with. Doesn't really matter. 4-year cycles. 4-year cycles, I don't think are very scientific. They're not a good reason to be bullish or bearish.
What the hell?
Asset class, disagree with that.
Kind of stuck, actually.
Like, listen.
Kind of.
That needs to be said is unless the United States prints the money, and we're talking about like wartime financing, like $8.5 trillion worth of deficits, like there's no way out of this. And until they do that, there's not enough.
Say something, baby. I'm gonna need you to say something, baby.
And Bitcoin is even a stronger liquidity signal than that. And so, my thoughts on, like, a lot of these macro guys are traders. Their full-time job.
I am messing up already.
Portfolios and to pick stocks and to do all this crazy shit. Like, people pay them to all day be like trying to make fancy decisions. And that's not me, and that's not my listeners either. Like, Bitcoin to me is money. Money is what I save. I'm not like, you got, like, trust me, if I'm ever selling Bitcoin, not only will I tell you guys, like, I'll probably be dead. Like, someone will probably have to put a gun to my head to force me to hit the sell button on Bitcoin. I don't sell Bitcoin. I work hard. I make more than I consume, right? So I make more money than I spend. And the money that I have in excess based on after I save, after I do the things I need to do to feed my family, take care of myself, make sure that the roof over my head is secure, I save that money and I put it in Bitcoin. And so I think all of these, like, speculative, I'm going to sell at 90K and buy back at 72K. Could Bitcoin go to 72K? Sure, it's totally.
Anybody?
Is that to me a multi?
Does anybody want to play me?
Here's what I'm very definitive on. Bitcoin.
I gotta just play strangers for the 7 games.
Could it go to 80K?
Complete strangers.
Sure, and it'll be there for a few days.
That's fine too.
But what my point is QT ended, QE has started. Trump's new Fed chair gets in at May.
I do be rewinding it. That's what I be doing.
Trump's talking about interest rates have to go down because the U.S. is spending over $1 trillion a year on interest expense. So, like, guys, this is happening now.
Gotta get better at orating.
Are the markets going to be fritzy?
For real.
Dry? Can things get volatile? Absolutely. Do I expect them to be? Yeah, 100%. But am I going to?
Ooh, tell them about the gun line, boss.
I'm going to be sitting in cash, waiting? No. Fuck no. I have productive things to do. I'm too busy to be looking at a chart all day.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
I build tools and like productive assets.
A sacrifice queen.
So I don't know. And then obviously I reference Luke in all of my things. Luke is probably my favorite follow on the internet to navigate all this stuff. None of those comments are directed at Luke. It's all the people tweeting at me like, "Oh, Bitcoin's down 6% today. Do you regret not selling yesterday?" No, I don't. Bitcoin's up 20,000% since I first got in. Does anyone regret not buying and listening to me over the last 13 years. Like,
Mm,
you're either saving money and being productive and focusing on your future or not. I like I'm not worried about quantum. I'm not worried about 4-year cycle. They have to print money. When they do and how they do it, I'm too busy to worry about that. And you guys should be too. Because here's the other thing. If every single person in society has to not only be a doctor, not only be a teacher, be an
mm-hmm.
athletic trainer, not only have to be an accountant, not only have to be a lawyer, but they also
Oh, let
have
me
to
turn
be a
this off.
banker. They also have to be an expert in central bank monetary policy. They also have to
Hopefully the
digest
stream is good because I'm not even looking.
transcripts. What does that
I'm not
mean?
even monitoring.
That means you're half the
Let me
lawyer
check real quick.
because the other half means you're a trader.
I'm looking real.
Doctor, you should
Think I'm looking.
taking care of people.
No, I think I'm
That
fine.
means you're spending all day on Robinhood. And so the future I want to
Am I
live in,
frozen?
I don't want to live in this hyper financialized future where whether it's Robinhood or Coinbase or Kraken, all of these companies are going to end up in the same place. They're going to have prediction markets, they're going to have equities, they're going to have crypto, they're going to have sports gambling. I'm
There
waiting
might be a little bit of
DraftKings or vice versa, whichever's worth more.
lag.
Hyper financialized speculation.
Whatever.
Market on.
I'll be
Everyone's
alright.
gonna take a piss before or after.
What happened just now?
I don't want to live in that.
Alright.
I don't want to live in the
What
world.
the hell?
Doing your job and producing value for the world isn't enough. Not only do you have to do that, but you also have to pick the right stock. Everyone's going to be a shitty lawyer, a shitty accountant, a shitty doctor, a shitty sports trainer, a shitty everything, and we're all going to go punt on Monday Night Football. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make more than I spend. I'm going to produce more value than it costs me to consume and produce. And I'm going to save. I'm going to buy Bitcoin. I'm going to put it in cold storage. I'm going to go love people, do favors, smile, work out, and build shit. There, take that as a motivational speech. Guess how many trades I've ever placed on Robinhood? And big fan of the entrepreneur effort, and a lot of my employees have come from Robinhood, but I don't use Robinhood. I don't have time for that shit. Question for Jack. What is stopping major governments like the United States under another administration from highly taxing Bitcoin to the point where it becomes unfavorable to hold? Well, what's stopping the United States from abusing people? People will leave. You know, my dad always told me
Better be careful, boy.
rates are set by the people, not the government. Meaning,
Better be careful, boy.
If people started taxing me 90%, guess what? I'm out. And so is everybody else. And I don't mean literally leaving. So people say, oh, what, were you going to go to El Salvador? No. I mean, how much of my income is going to be reported as in this country? Zero. Right? Like people come up with
Going queen for queen, fuck it.
haven stuff, and I'm not talking about myself specifically. In fact, my tax bill is massive, which is cool because we've been successful this year between Strike and 21. But I'm not talking about myself. I'm saying generally speaking, there's a certain point in where their property rights has to be respected. You understand? And so what's stopping the U.S. government from abusing Bitcoiners' property rights? Well, people just won't respect it. They'll leave.
Come on.
People go elsewhere. You know how much capital gains on Bitcoin is in
Come on.
Zero. So, nation states compete.
Yeah, I think you messed up, kid.
Your self-sovereignty, your freedom of speech, your safety, your property best treated. And America stands on the fact that it's in the U.S. That's been a large selling point of the West.
Mm.
We respect property. We govern laws fairly. We have a fair judicial system. Freedom of speech. It is safe. Now, as we just read, the U.S. is admitting to some very serious mistakes. Major cities in the U.S. aren't that safe anymore, like Chicago, my hometown. Right? I mean, Trump's trying to lower taxes, but raising taxes egregiously, forcing the wealthy which I hate that classified term. It's forcing the net producers, the people that are most productive in society, to subsidize
Oh man,
everybody else is a violation of property rights. You know, I find it so
queen
funny.
for queen, fuck it.
God, it takes me a long time to answer all these questions. I just can't help myself. I just get going on tangents. It's so obvious what to do. The wealthiest people in society are wealthy for a reason. They're wealthy because they're net producers. They're productive. They're producing a lot of value for those around them. Why governments think it's a good idea to take wealth from them and give it to government to do productive things. Government's not productive. They're not a company. Government is the least productive like they're $38 trillion in debt. It means they're not that good, according to the market, at producing value. Right?
Mm.
So if I need a railroad to be built, if I need a new airport to be built, if I need a highway to be built, would I rather let the net producers in society, the Elon Musks, the Tethers, the Jeff Bezos, would I rather let them do it, or the government takes 30% of their money and tries to do it themselves? It's so insane to me. Obviously, the right answer is like, let your superstars continue to be superstars. It's like, if Michael Jordan is on your team and you need to get a bucket, why would you give the ball to the government? Let Michael Jordan score. So taxing egregiously doesn't make any sense to anybody. Why are you abusing the
Ain't nobody in the chat.
So stupid. Anyway. Next, what happens if we get to 300% debt to GDP?
That's okay.
Japan, what will that look like? It'll be really bad. Japan is very different than the U.S. They have a lot of assets. They have like a lot of actual things that they can monetize and sell. We don't. We just have the money printer. And so what it will look like, first of all, it can never get that high. Global debt to GDP is above 300%. But as you guys can see, after the World Wars, it got to about what level it is now. Empires traditionally fall when debt to GDP reaches about 130%. And so we can't get that high. We're actually like at our peak right now, and we got to fix it or else we're going to collapse, which is a lot of what we talk about on this show every week. And so it won't get that high, and what it's going to look like is they're going to have to print their way out. Again, think of it simply. You either sacrifice the bond market, which is sacrifice the people that have lent money to you, which is austerity, which is Great Depression. You sacrifice the currency,
okay,
holding the money, which is inflation, which is what we've been living through, but just a more extreme degree. Or you try and hold on to those two as long as you possibly can.
Careful now.
And the empire falls apart, and China rules the world, which it seems like no one's interested in. Maybe not even China. So I don't think we get close to 300% debt to GDP. We're very different from Japan, and we print the money. Jack, imagine you're a European. Most of your family/friends are there, but you see the path the EU is following. War, chat control, CBDCs, cost of living crisis. Would you stay or leave?
Damn.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, EU's in a tough spot, man. And I said at the Bitcoin Amsterdam conference, I love Europe. I love visiting Europe. It's so rich in culture. Don't clip that clip too short. Not rich in culture, in history. It's beautiful. The food, the energy, the culture. I love spending time there. I love learning from the European people. Rituals, like I really got into sauna, which I do spiritually, and it's a huge ritual for me. I got into that in Europe. So it's just so great, and the food is unbelievable. But it's decaying, and it's gonna collapse.
Where the hell could you go?
No, I'd probably leave. But
You lost the game, boy.
make the same thing about the U.S. You could say the same thing about the U.S., and I'm not going anywhere. So, it's like how much. I believe in the ideals of the United States, and
Let me see if they're gonna give me a game review. I think I used the free one for the day. Yeah, I think I used the free one for the day. It's over for that. Oh, what's my score though? Like, what's the? I was playing a dude the other day on this thing, and he was saying that I was playing like a 1500 or something like that. Playing like a 1700. I forgot what he said. But my rating is like 4 or 500. No, 477 actually. There you go. Does anybody want to play? Was it? He said, yeah, he said I was playing like a 1750. I actually still see the chat in OBS. Oh man. Okay. I'm not even gonna front. I'm not about to play 7 games, 7 10-minute games. Let me see how this looks real quick. Check the stream. 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 Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Hello, 2 people. How are y'all doing? This is not a podcast. Do not worry. But while I'm still on here, if anybody would like to play chess or Monopoly, I'm down for some Monopoly. But I'd really be playing chess. I do fuck with Monopoly though. That is Jack Mahler's on the Jack Mahler show on YouTube. That's the voice you're hearing. This one is shit. Trash talking me on Kick. That's too damn bad. Why is your name so long? What is that? Since you want to chat, you want to play chess or what? Talking about somebody talking shit about me. I don't give a damn. I don't know that person. And I doubt you even telling the truth. But if you want to play chess, get up here then. FN. FN. I gotta start doing this in the daylight. In the good natural daylight. Yo, this is crazy because usually when I spark a stream, like I would have so many issues. I'd be having to start the live over like 6 times. Damn, I'm talking mad lazily. Oh goodness. I mean, it is about to be 4 a.m. and I is pretty tired. All right. I gotta start really formatting a show instead of just doing these. I think I'm through with the testing phase. I think I got it down pat now. I think I can start the show now. Well, not right now, but you know, now. But this is not a podcast. I would like to think of this as a keynote. Okay? Because I do want to reference things. More like a keynote, less like a podcast. All right, well, how many? All right, I got, you know, I should probably start streaming from, or, yeah, I gotta start writing down my segment ideas and stuff like that. And I should just stop doing this so late, cause I could hear it in the audio. I hear my voice back when I'm checking the stream. I sound tired. And that is no way. That is no way to put on the show. All right. All right. All right. Uh-oh. My stream's still good? Shit, it still says excellent. Yo, that's the first time. Yo, the first time I'm not really having no problems, no issues. Stream is smooth sailing. But this time. What this time is there's nobody here to play me in chess. But then again, it is 4 in the morning. Oh. Oh, how late is this stream right here? YouTube. Okay, not that bad. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. Pause those. Okay. Let me just turn the camera off. I'm still here for like another, I don't know, 3 minutes. So I decided to cut this shit off. I mean, I guess I could still play some chess though. Nah, it's too late. Sounded mad sluggish. I don't even know why I started this thing. But at least I know that it was smooth. I didn't have no major issues on this stream. And we doing a dual stream. We are on YouTube, both vertical and landscape, and we stream it on Kick. And I didn't have any issues. Crazily. No, let me not turn the camera off. Well, no, let me just end the stream. How about that? Because I don't want to just be having a blank screen up and people pop up in here and see nothing. So it's been real. We'll try this again in the morning, I guess. Hopefully, I'll find some opponents. But yeah, it's been real.